Hi, my name is Keely. I'm a youth outreach worker for the Youth Gambling Awareness Program, or YGAP for short, here in London. I'm so glad you could join me and my colleagues today as we learn about media literacy and gambling awareness.
Hi everyone, I'm Courtney.
Hi, and I'm Keely.
We're going to start off today with a question. On average, how many ads do you think we're exposed to every day?
I think about 50.
I'm going to go with 200.
I'll say 1,000.
Those are great guesses, but we actually see about 4,000.
No way. How can that be?
We see ads from the moment we wake up. The products we use to brush our teeth, the type of clothing we wear, the food we eat. Ads are not just commercials on TV and radios, but they're also logos like Under Armour, Nike, McDonald's.
Exactly. And that's why talking about media and media literacy is so important. Can anybody tell me the difference between media and advertising?
Well, the purpose of an ad is to try to sell you an item or a service.
And media is how we get the messages out there. So it's a communication tool.
Right. So an example of an ad would be a commercial for the latest iPhone, and an example of media would be YouTube, TikTok, or even Netflix.
That's exactly right. Those two are closely related, but still different. So you can think of ads like dinner or the content, and media is like the plate. It delivers the content to you. Okay, so here's another question. What percentage of TV commercials are gambling ads? Is it 10%, 14%, 19%, or 25%?
I would say 10%.
I'm going to go with 25%.
I think it's 14.
The actual number is 19%.
Awesome. Another question. Can any of you guys define gambling for us?
I think gambling is when people make bets.
That's correct. At YGAP, we define gambling as risking something of value. Now that can be money or an item or anything that's super special to you on a game that you don't know if you're going to win or lose. So you're taking a chance. What percentage of youth do you guys think report wanting to try gambling after they see an ad? Do you think it's 7%, 31%, 42%, or 67%?
I'll guess 7%.
I think 31.
I think it's 67.
Great guesses, guys. But the answer is 42%.
Yeah, and we know that gambling media exposure influences youth, and that media has actually increased opportunities for youth to gamble, for example, in video and social media games. But did you also know that youth report 2 to 4 times higher rates of problem gambling compared to adults?
I would have never guessed that to be the case.
Yeah, because we know media exposure influences us, this is one of the reasons why media literacy is so important. Now, can anybody tell me what media literacy is?
Well, literacy means to understand, so understanding media?
Absolutely. And understanding media messages is definitely a part of media literacy. It's also the ability to critically reflect on these media messages, asking yourself, what am I being shown and why?
So when viewing a gambling ad, it's important to remember, not everyone is a winner. The gambling industry is a business just like any other business, and it has to take more money than it gives out for them to remain successful. In ads, gambling is often shown as being glamorous and exciting. While gambling can be a fun form of entertainment, it is a risky activity and does have the potential to cause harm. Another thing you should think about when viewing gambling ads is that gambling outcomes are random and unpredictable. For example, when playing the lottery, it doesn't matter if you choose the same number every time or pick new random numbers. You always have the same chance of losing each time.
Absolutely. So, what do you think are some ways that we can keep ourselves safe when interacting with media?
We could limit our screen time.
I think we should also think critically about what is being shown to us and ask why.
Absolutely. Those are both excellent answers. And what about if you choose to participate in gambling? What are some things that you and we all can do to keep ourselves safe?
I would suggest setting a time limit.
Yeah, I'd say set money limits and only gamble with items that you're okay to lose.
Also, knowing the rules and the odds of the game that you're playing would be important.
And probably making sure you continue to do those activities that you enjoy as well.
That's right, guys. Those are all really great strategies. Remember, consuming media and participating in gambling activities are forms of entertainment and can be enjoyed by using some of the safety tips that we just spoke about. I want to thank you guys for joining us today. We hope that you enjoyed our discussion and learned something.
And there are helpful services available if you are concerned about someone or yourself. You can contact Connex Ontario for issues with gambling, addiction, or mental health at 1-866-531-2600 or www.connexontario.ca. You can also contact the Kids Help Phone at kidshelpphone.ca or 1-800-668-6868 for free, anonymous, confidential help that's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.